Welcome back to Holder Flat, and welcome to Enniskillen Airport, formerly known as St Angelo and first established way back in 1941 as an RAF base. It played a key role in World War II, but today it hosts a war of its own. The Rallysport Association organisers could never have imagined the demand for entries to this new venue. In fact, what was originally planned as a one-day event had quickly turned into a two-day affair with a staggering total of 274 entries. On day one, we focus on the rally cars. 14 juniors, 30 class 5s, 5 R5s, 2 rally 2s and a WRC car. And KG Motorsport had brought along 5 Clio Rally 5 cars with some interesting names piloting them. Remember the Doherty brothers from Carndona? Well, Daniel has appeared in a Fiesta R5.
Up away, yeah, just like a rocket. We need the bass and we need the drama. We own this place, yeah, we own this place. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing.
And Gareth Sayers has brought along a brand new M Sport Ford Fiesta Rally 2 Evo. Well, I suppose with all these entries we may get to it. First on the road and first on the timesheets after stage 1 is Aaron McLaughlin, the Ford Fiesta WRC really stretching its legs in places. But that Rally 2 evolution of Gareth Sayers is only 1.5 seconds behind, and it looks very agile even in these tricky conditions. How about this for being off the saddle for 8 years? Daniel Doherty slots into 3rd place, just 5 seconds behind the leader McLaughlin. Marty Toner is dual driving with Philip Greenley in the big orange Mark II, and he's fastest of the two-wheel drive men in 4th place. Kevin Wilson has daughter Katie in the co-driver's seat for the first time in the i20 R5, and they're 5th fastest. And it's Michael McCollum in his Fiesta Rally 2 rounding out the top 6, 16.4 seconds off the lead. And now for a change of format for this video, let's take a look at the class runners. First up, the juniors, and Rhys McElhinney gets off to a fantastic start. He's revelling in the wet conditions to lead the class by half a second. In 2nd place we find Summer Series Junior Champion Jake Miller, and he'll have his work cut out today with such a big junior entry. Jack Harris is back in his trusty J1000 VW Up after some recent outings in a Kazmat buggy. He's 3rd fastest junior. Jamie McLaughlin has once again changed the suspension setup in his Micra, and it's paying dividends as he's 4th in class. In the up to 1250cc Class 2, it's stock car man Greg McMullen leading the way. With Angus Cahill's Nova just 2.2 seconds back in second. Third place, we find the Kelly Brothers Fiesta, which has been straightened out after a rough day in Shackleton. And John Anthony Callahan is fourth in his Micra. On to Class 3 then, and William Graham sets a superb time to lead Class 3 and sit 23rd overall. Shay Rogers more recently has been found drifting a monster Toyota Supra, but he's back in his Nova and second in Class 3. Beautiful Montgomery Motorsport Vauxhall Chevette of Neil Somerville is third in class, just 1.6 seconds off William Graham. And completing the top four in Class 3 is Graham Watson in his Nova. On to Class 4, and it's clocker man William Fannin in his Nova who leads the way. Lawson Wade's Talbot Sunbeam is 13.9 seconds back from Fannin in second. It's the other Class 4 Nova of Danny Reid in third. And Paddy Quinn's Mark 1 Escort completes the top four in Class 4. On to the biggest class of the day, Class 5. And it's Ryan Fleming in his Civic who sees off the 29 other runners in Class 5, and he sits 7th overall. It's always great to see Craig Rahal out on the stages, and he's keeping it very neat and tidy to sit 2nd in class. Just 0.3 of a second behind Rahal is Lee McLaughlin in the Civic. Let's hope it stays together for him today. And there's another Class 5 front runner in 4th place. Marty Collins is just 5.3 seconds off class leader Fleming. David Christie might have a flamboyant driving style, but he's also very rapid in wet conditions, and he leads Class 6. Aaron Beattie's recently acquired Mark II is now all stickered up, and he's just 2.2 seconds off leader Christie. Another man to recently acquire a Mark II Escort and put it to good use is Mark Stewart. He's 3rd in Class 6. And just 0.1 of a second behind Stewart is Hugh Watson. He rounds out our top 4 in Class 6. There are 23 starters in Class 7, but it's Aaron McIntyre's Starlet who sets the early pace. With another Class 7 Starlet of Jamie Grant just 1.6 seconds back in second. Buncrana man Brian Quigley and his beautiful Lotus Elise in third. And it's Mr. Sideways Jason Stirrup who's just 0.9 of a second behind the Lotus and 5.1 seconds off the class lead. The Class 8 MX-5s feature in Day 2, so it's on to Class 9. And as we've seen, top two-wheel drive man on top of Class 9 is Marty Toner. It's the car owner, Philip Greenley, in second place, and he's 12th overall. Third place sees the rear-wheel drive 205 of North Antrim native Jay Nevin. And Niall Carey is fourth in class, just 2.5 seconds behind the Nevin 205. On to Class 10, and the KG Motorsport Clio Trophy cars are getting the next rung off them. 2018 Esports World Rally Champion John Armstrong leads the class and is 8th overall. Its 2019 British Junior Rally Champion Josh McErlean is just 0.2 of a second behind Armstrong. Darren McGuinness is the first of our four-wheel drive Class 10 cars, and he's 4 seconds back in third. And it's another Subaru, this time of Gary Grant, rounding out the top 4 in Class 10. And finally, on to the big boys in Class 11. And let's rattle them out. Aaron McLaughlin is leader, from Gareth Sayers, Daniel Doherty, Kevin Wilson in 4th, Michael McCollum in 5th, and Owen Mallon slides his way to 6th. Gareth Sayre's retirement due to a blown turbo, Aaron McLaughlin has now stretched his lead to 15.8 seconds. Daniel Doherty has lost none of his magic, and he's up to second place overall. There's no dramas at all for Kevin Wilson, he sits in third. And what about this? The two young WRC stars, John Armstrong and Josh McErlean, have two of the Clio Rally 5s up in 4th and 5th place respectively. And that pushes Marty Toner down 2 spots to 6th. And so it's time for the final results. Jake Miller has to settle for 3rd place in the juniors. Rhys McElhinney lapped up the difficult conditions to take 2nd place. And our junior winner is Jack Harris in his VW Up. Class 2 and Brian Kelly takes 3rd place. Angus Cahill brings the Nova home in 2nd. But Greg McMullen is 16 seconds up the road to take the victory. Class 3 and Neil Somerville brings the Chevette home in 3rd. Shay Rogers has a fine return to the RSA, taking 2nd. But winning the class by 6 seconds is William Graham. Paddy Quinn takes 3rd place in Class 4. Class 4 summer champion Lawson Wade takes 2nd place today. But it was William Fannin who was the fastest man in Class 4. On to Class 5 and Connor McKeown pips Marty Collins in the last stage to take 3rd. Craig Rahal has to settle for 2nd today. And Ryan Fleming's winning margin was 4.8 seconds. Hugh Watson has a good run to 3rd place in Class 6. Aaron Beattie is 11th overall and 2nd in class. But David Christie puts in another fine performance to take the class spoils. Class 7 and Stephen McClellan started as 3rd. Brian Quigley brings the Lotus home in 2nd. But it was Jamie Grant who went 13 seconds clear at the top of Class 7. Niall Curry takes 3rd in Class 9. Philip Greenley takes 2nd place. But it's Marty Toner who takes Class 9 honours and 6th overall. On to Class 10 and it's the Subaru Impreza of Darren McGuinness in 3rd. Josh McErlane takes 2nd and sets an identical time to class winner John Armstrong over the final stage. The pair are less than 6 seconds slower than the WRC car of McLaughlin. Finally, Class 11 and our overall top 3. Kevin Wilson is 3rd. Daniel Doherty has a fantastic drive to 2nd. But it was the other Carndona man, Aaron McLaughlin, in the WRC Fiesta who takes the overall win. Massive congratulations to all the trophy winners, and a massive thank you to Alan Cathcart and the team at the Enniskillen Airport. Join us next time for Day 2, where more entry records were shattered.